You may well have a logo like this, which is taken from a website, and you can see that the logo, the image part of the logo, is very complex, and to redraw that using CAD software is going to take an inordinate amount of time. Well, the good news is you can use an image like this in your title block. Just paste the image into the title block using the mechanism that we'll show you in a moment. Image files, though, can be of a number of different types, a number of different file formats. And here's the same logo strip that we were just looking at, stored in different types of image file formats. There's a GIF image, a JPEG image, PNG, and TIFF. All these acronyms stand for graphics interchange file and tagged image format file and so on. That what you need to understand is that the file size will vary, and what you want in the CAD software program is to keep file size as small as possible so that the response of the program is not compromised by having large image files embedded in it, especially in this title block that we're going to put it in. So I would choose to use either a JPEG file or a GIF image file. I'd probably stay away from a PNG file in this instance because it's nearly 3 times larger in size. So now let's move to gCADPlus, and we'll put the image file in. Well, we're now in gCADPlus, so let's draw and insert a raster image. Don't use the ECW JPEG file, even though we might be going to put a JPEG file in. That's used for high resolution Earth images from satellites and so on. So we pick it and we say add and navigate to the folder. I've created one called Green Man, and those image files that we were just looking at are there. So we'll try the smallest file. We'll take logo strip, a GIF file, and then we'll insert it and OK there, and we're asked to specify an insertion point. So I'll sort of click here and drag across and pop the image in. That looks quite reasonable, and I can move it around and position it at will. What of course that now enables me to do is to play with the design of the title block a little more. We don't need the green man here, nor do we need garden and landscape. We could move this information here. Couldn't we just select them and move that information across into this panel here? We could even eliminate that and move these two down. I've got tracking on, so it'll move down vertically, and that would give us the opportunity to stretch that and make it a little larger. You might want to play with the lineup of Florida, could well be moved across, and we could get them like so. I'd be inclined to move do not scale over here or put it somewhere else. So we'll just zoom extents now and see how we're looking. So there's our title block. That works reasonably well. I need a little more space in here, so you can see I'll just grab hold of those, right click and move those back a little. You can see I'm just trying to get balance and move that here. So I'm not having to issue any commands, I'm just handling everything with the left and right mouse click. So that looks quite good. So it saves us the trouble of having to redraw that rather complex image that's there, and although it looks a little fuzzy here, by the time it's printed out on a C-size sheet, that will look fine. So I hope that gives you some insight into using image. I'll just close that down. Using image files within title blocks. It can be quite a good time saver. Now as I look at this, I'd want to select that and just move it up so that the border, the gap around the whole of that frame is the same. And again, I would probably still move this. You can see how you keep fiddling. I'll line that up with the edge, the right hand edge of it, and maybe just move that little group off there, and this group will move like so, and we're done. So I'm fairly happy with that as a title block.